going to Mount Rushmore.
Do you remember who's at Mount Rushmore?
What? George Washington.
Who else?
Abraham Lincoln.
Do you know who else?
I really don't know.
We'll learn about it there.
Oh no, there's a wall. You're gonna walk into the wall. So we're at, where are we, Sarah?
Mount Rushmore. You can't tell.
You can see him. Right up there.
George Washington.
What do you think of this place?
I don't like it.
Why?
I only like the shadier places.
Well, it's shady down here.
Yeah, it's nice right here, right?
So, you know how it is with kids. It's wonderful,
But
but they don't care.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Cece, did you see those heads up there? Oh yeah, unimpressed. Cece, can you tell me who's up there?
Everybody up there.
Everybody up there is up there?
Ow!
Do you know
she's not wrong.
Do you know any of their names?
No. I want to look it up close.
Up close.
Up close. Oh, she's got a better view now.
So that will get you down to the final part of the actual process.
Alright.
Rushmore again.
Don't sound so excited,
This
Titus.
is like a restaurant.
This will be better. This one has food.
Hey,
Hopefully.
you know what? Abraham Lincoln and
heck
George Washington were holding beers in that picture.
They were. And now I'm gonna go hold a beer.
Does your beer taste?
It's got
Have you tried mine?
Oh yeah. Try and see.
Tastes like lemonade?
That tastes like lemonade.
Oh. So
Remember, what do those E's sound like?
sleep.
So say that word the fast way.
Sleeping
Yes!
with
Yes, Liv. Good job. What are you doing up there?
good.
You're doing good. What are you doing?
Just reading magazines.
Cool. Which one's that? Oh, I love those. Well, you can go back to your quiet time. I love you.
Yeah.
Hey, Tice. I love you and I like you.
I love you and I like you too.
Remote live.
So Nate's just about to finish up with work. He works on Central Time, but we're in Mountain Time, so it's almost 4, so he'll probably work till about 4:15, depending on what he's finishing up. And then he's gonna come play with us. Yesterday, after he finished work, we went to Mount Rushmore, as you saw. And today we're gonna, instead of trying to get out and adventuring early, we're gonna do a early dinner and then try and make it to Custer Wildlife Loop. Oh, but until then, we're just gonna play. What is your favorite part of our trip so far?
Bouncing.
You like the bouncing?
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
Just bouncing.
Yeah.
Do you miss anything from home?
Yeah. I miss my inventions. My favorite part is bouncing.
Your favorite part's bouncing too? So first thunderstorm in the camper.
First thunderstorm.
Got a severe,
I have my awning out. It just seems like a good idea to bring it in.
yeah, that's smart.
That's the video. I don't want it to blow away.
I still want to make my way over to the wildlife loop tonight, but I hope this doesn't scare all the animals away because it really could.
I'm gonna give it a little bit of a space, just so the window doesn't get...
Those trees are swaying,
Oh.
like a lot.
Yeah, but we don't have it out. It's like, it's far.
Change of plans, because now it looks like the rain's gonna be coming for a while.
Thunderstorms.
We have decided that we are instead going to get some dessert. We drove past this house in Custer, which is purple. And when you see something that is like a completely purple house that has pie and ice cream, we have to go, right, Cece?
Yeah. This is so long. It's my favorite. I think that girl is bang us.
We're going this side.
Ooh, there was even a purple pig. And I like
A purple
this
pig?
So east. I want to go inside and check it out.
I want to go inside too.
Well, that's...
Their hours say till 9.
Small towns should know what to do with Google. If they have hours posted, you should follow the hours you have on Google. Pro tip.
No, honey, they're closed. Plan C, what are we doing?
Rubbing ice cream on her chest. So, the purple pie place in Custer, you know the one, or if you don't bother trying to go if it rains, because they close.
The cashier at the grocery store was like, yeah, I worked at the purple pie place last summer. They close sometimes early when they want to.
I'm like,
but I gotta get in.
cried. Sarah and Cece sat in front of the window.
Where
while
the
staff-
employees were cleaning up.
While the staff were cleaning up to cry in front of the window.
Yeah, it was a bummer. So now I've got to go before all this ice cream is gone.
Yeah.
Because it's my favorite. Are you happy, Cece? So we're driving to the wildlife loop. It's about a half hour away from our campsite. And it's if you're not familiar with it, it's in Custer State Park, and it's an 18-mile loop, and it's where you're supposed to see tons and tons of wildlife, like antelope and buffalo and whatever else. And so I'm hoping to see like a herd of buffalo. My expectations aren't high or anything.
Not high at all.
I know.
Buffalo.
It is 6 in the morning. From what I've heard, you see the most activity at sunrise and sunset. So we're running a little late. It's about an hour after sunrise, or it will be when we get there. But I think it'll still be a good active time. Think of it like when you go to the zoo and the animals are like never doing anything unless you go at like open and close at the zoo, right?
That's right.
Like that's just when animals are active. So I'm hoping that we will see something. So we're gonna take you along. I'm really excited. This is like what I've been really looking forward to for this area. So
let's talk about expectations.
Wow, it's like a herd of bison.
well, there's just 2 of them, so I don't know if I'd call this a herd. Oh, 3.
I can't go anywhere. There's a baby.
Babies.
Maybe we could
Stop the
use
car,
that
'cause there's
in
a
kid
buffalo.
buffaloes are trying to eat the big buffalo.
So we just did the wildlife loop, and we did We actually didn't even do the whole thing. We just did some of it because we got stuck in a half-hour-long buffalo jam, which was amazing. It was really my like one bucket list item, and we saw it, and it was so cool. Cece, what'd you think of the buffalo?
Scary.
You thought it was scary?
Yeah.
So we're on the Needles Eye Highway?
Yep.
And it's like really, really windy. It's like 15 miles an hour. And we are at the Needles Eye Tunnel right now. And you'll notice that the tunnel is super small. 9 feet high, 8 feet wide.
Kia Optima just bailed, so I feel less.
Or Kia Optima decided they weren't gonna do it.
Easy for them.
Easy for them, no kidding. Should we take our arm on it through there?
I am freezing, Mom.
So it's called Needles Eye, and it's not because the tunnel is so narrow. It's because this is the Needle's Eye. Yeah, it looks like you string the end of a needle where you string the thread.
There's some other nice rock formations over here.
Anyway, now we're gonna go to Sylvan Lake and have a picnic.
Woohoo! Picture.
Oh, great picnic spot, Nate.
Found it. How's lunch, Titus?
Gorgeous.
You're zoned out. Is it because we made you wake up at 5 today? Yeah. Park.
Yeah.
Like Batman.
Yeah.
Are we gonna go in a bat cave?
Yeah, where Batman sometimes lives.
So Titus, what are you drawing in your story here?
Well, I made an under thing, and now here's our camper.
So this is your winter count, which is a story of your life.
Yeah. And this is a story of my life.
And over here, these three skulls are the predators of the prairie dog. So this one right here is a bobcat, and it's part of the family of the cat. Do you like cats?
No,
You like George the cat?
Get a cat because our dad was allergic to cats.
Ah, okay. Yeah, many people are. And the badger and the coyote are kind of friends, and they love to hunt together for the prairie dogs. So the badger is really good at digging, and he will dig into the hole, and the prairie dogs start running out of the hole. And who do you think is on the other side of that?
Yes, the coyote.
So the coyote is gonna be on the outside of that hole, and he's gonna have his mouth open, ready to catch the prairie dog.
We're going into a cave, and we never go into a cave without a grown-up.
Good job.
So the kids go in, right?
No, the kids don't go in.
Kids don't go in.
Because
You'll get lost. Remember? Remember what the park ranger lady said? Kids don't go in caves by themselves.
The natural cave entrance. So this is the only way to get into the cave that is natural. The rest of the ways are all man-made. And this is what they call a breathing cave. So sometimes wind blows in and sometimes wind blows out.
Whoa, it's breathing in.
So we're at Wind Cave National Park, and we're sitting in front of the largest natural entrance to the cave, and see how little that is? I bet Cece could fit in it, but no one else could. They do have cave tours. They have several different cave tours, and we opted not to do one today just because we've already done Custer State Park. We got up really, really early and did the Wildlife Loop, and then we did Sylvan Lake, and now we're here, and we just thought an hour and a half in a cave, someone is bound to melt down, and then we just can't get out of it. So we're really bummed about it, but you got to do what's right for your family. But we got to come see the natural entrance to the cave. We just saw that today it is breathing into the cave. The wind is blowing in, hence wind cave.
Well said.
Yeah. So now we're just going to go explore the trails and see some wildlife. What did we see? We saw prairie dog and deer. Or buffalo. I want to see an elk. They say there's supposed to be tons of elk around here.
That's what they say. Signs
Believe it when we see it.
Brave. The Squidor channel. Not Squidor channel.